Right now, the city is rolling out a new weapon to fight Hep A, and 10 News reporter Steve Fiorina is standing right next to it. Steve.
We are seeing hand washing stations and porta potties popping up all over the city and county, particularly in areas where the homeless are most prevalent, for instance, near the new downtown library and Petco Park. We've seen street cleaning efforts too. More than 4,000 hygiene kits have been handed out to homeless people, and vaccinations have exceeded 42,000. A joint effort between the county and various city jurisdictions.
Well, the county has moved aggressively since last April to do vaccinations within the cities, within the unincorporated area, and that's where the county has the legal jurisdiction to do the vaccinations. Then the county relies on the cities to allow the wash stations, the potties, and to sanitize their streets.
Efforts being applauded on the street.
Oh, I think it's very important to do that. I think it's very important for the health, to keep the community safe and keep them clean, to take the bacteria away.
One fear that's been voiced was if part of the problem is because of the pollution of the Tijuana River Valley. County Health Department says the situation is actually much less severe on the other side of the border. A different virus there.
Tijuana River Valley is not part of this outbreak. The virus that's responsible for hepatitis A in Tijuana is a different strain altogether. So there is no relationship in the cases that they see and the outbreak cases that we have in San Diego.
Now, the hardest hit, of course, the homeless and those who use illicit drugs. In order to further battle all this, these stations like this one here, 24/7 now. They're open round the clock.
Yeah, where are we going to put everybody? What's the next move?
Wednesday, San Diego police raided this homeless encampment along 17th Street near Imperial Avenue.
Can't be in here.
Forcing out dozens of homeless San Diegans from this state-owned lot, most of whom had already been cleared off the sidewalks of 17th Street and say they had nowhere else to go.
It's ridiculous, this is it's harassment.
Officers checked each person for outstanding warrants, ultimately writing several citations and making a couple arrests, including one woman for allegedly violating a stay-away order. At the end of the sweep, police had recovered a large number of needles, prescription meds, and other drug paraphernalia.
They have a job to do, I understand that.
Tyrone Wright has been homeless for the past year. He questions whether these sweeps will do any good.
All you're doing is moving them from one spot to the next. You're not solving the situation.
San Diego police confirmed this is part of a concerted effort over the past couple weeks to move the homeless out of areas downtown they've concentrated in. To allow the city to spray down the sidewalks to curb the deadly spread of hepatitis A, which has already claimed 17 lives in San Diego.
We're trying to prevent the outbreak from further expanding.
Police say the sweep of this vacant lot is part of the city's effort to battle the hepatitis epidemic. But homeless advocates say these forced evacuations do nothing to address the systemic problem of homelessness.
It will not make a difference because these people do not have a place to go now.
We have to do better if we want to make real progress on this issue.